is up, YouTube? It's RSmario here, bringing you another Legend of Zelda Wii U video. Or I should probably say a Legend of Zelda UNX video. Because now, we officially know now that the game is coming to NX. This is something that I kind of knew from the, well, not from the beginning, but from, I guess, one of the many delays that the game had, and then they announced the NX. I was like, okay, this is definitely going to be a launch title for NX, and it will be a perfect springboard that the NX would need to kind of hit the ground running, which is what it's going to need to do if it's going to want to catch up to Xbox One and PlayStation 4. But yeah, you know, and with E3 quickly coming upon us, we will get a deluge of Zelda UNX news that I'm definitely going to cover and dissect until the end of time, or at least until the game comes out, whichever one comes first. So yeah, let's hop on into the theory. So the last video I talked about the possibility of the tech that we see in, you know, Zelda UNX being Oka tech that was left to the Hyrulean royal family by the Oka before they went to Skyloft. Now, why did they leave this tech? Mainly to help the Hyruleans basically bring peace to the region and create the Kingdom of Hyrule. Not necessarily creating the Hylians as people, but creating the Hylians' nationality as Hylians. So, before they left to Skyloft, they did one thing. They left two items. They left the Dominion Rod, and they left the Book of the Sky. They left these two items to the Hyrulean royal family and to the Sheikah, respectively. Now, we don't exactly know why they did this, but I do have a couple theories as to why. And exactly what happens after that and the ramifications. So, the main reason I think the Oka left these items the way they did to who they did is because they didn't want one group or one entity gaining the power to do what the Hyruleans did in the first place. They did not want they believed that technology and that power is too great for one group or one entity to have at their disposal. So that's why they separated the items needed to use the technology between two groups, meaning they would have to work together if they ever wanted to use the technology. So it's kind of a way of keeping balance, essentially. So one thing we do know is after the Oka left for Skyloft, sometime after that, the Hyrulean royal family asked or basically ordered the Sheikah to give up the Book of the Sky. We don't exactly know why they did this, but I do know that there were definitely some ramifications to this action, and one of two things probably happened. Now, the first theory goes like this. The Hyrulean royal family orders the Sheikah leaders to give up the Book of the Sky, and this basically creates a schism between the two groups. One, you have the nationalists who believe it is their right as a nation of the Sheikah to have the Book of the Sky because it was given to them by the Oka before they left, and they don't want to give it up to the Hyrulean royal family. And the other side being the, you know, Sheikah loyalists who are loyal to their duty to the Hyrulean royal family and want to serve them in any way they possibly can, and believe that even in giving up the book that was given to them by the Oka, that, you know, the royal family knows best and they will be able to use it in the best possible way. This basically leads to the war that pretty much drives the Sheikah to extinction. We all know what happened. You know, the Sheikah, you know, nationalists eventually side with the Gerudo and basically end up going to war with Hyrule, and then Hyrule with the Sheikah loyalists, and the other tribes have to stop them, and basically there's a massive war. The Hyruleans end up winning and then bringing everything back under control, but this drives the Sheikah into a near extinction. Now, the other part of this theory, I believe that the Sheikah split long before they were asked to give up the Book of the Sky, and the Sheikah nationalists wanted to basically make a Sheikah nation that was not under the boot of the Herulian royal family. And it's kind of a coup of sorts, kind of like the American Civil War without the slavery. Because basically the basis of the Civil War wasn't exactly slavery, it was actually the right of states. And if states have the right to secede from America if they don't like what the central government is doing. And that could be one of the things that happened here. The Sheikah wanted to basically separate from the Hyrulean kingdom and make their own nation. And the loyalists didn't want to do that. This causes a schism, which eventually spins off into the war, which eventually leads to the destruction of the Sheikah. And the Sheikah are then forced to give up the Sheikah that remain are forced to give up the Book of the Sky to the Herulians. But before doing so, they basically hide the Sky pages in order to maintain that kind of balance, that the Oka started when they left in the book in the first place. And this is the tale we could be seeing in The Legend of Zelda Wii U. We could be seeing, I doubt we'll see the war, I doubt we'll see that, but this could have ramifications on what happened. Now, the new enemy in Zelda Wii U could very well be a Sheikah nationalist, somebody who survived, somebody who survived and ended up somehow getting all the pieces needed to reactivate this tech, and that, that's why the spider creature is attacking people and trying to kill Link. But yeah, that's about it for this theory. I hope this theory isn't too outlandish. But yeah, thank you for listening. And another thing, so I want to bring gameplay back to the channel, and I had an idea to do a let's play of Twilight Princess. If you like that idea, if you want to see me do a let's play of Twilight Princess HD, like this video and tell me in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, keep it real.